Hi guys, today I'm gonna reveal 4 habits that will make you save years, if not decades of life. So make sure to stay till the end. For this video I've used my personal experience and I truly wish someone had told me those things sooner. Let's get straight to the point. The first habit, the first thing is go talk to people. In public, in transport, in the gym, in college, in school, what freaking ever. Go talk to people. You don't want to be that shy person who's always on his own, who keeps to himself, who's alone, who's not comfortable talking in front of a group of people or just talking to someone else. You don't want to be that person. So the reason you need to go out there and actually make the effort of going to talk to people is for 2 main reasons. The first one is it helps to build confidence and charisma. You build more confidence with the idea of talking to someone new. It just makes sense. The more you go talking to people, the better you get at talking to people. Plus, it makes you understand, it makes you put into perspective life, right? It makes you understand that whatever you say, if you go talk to that girl and you look like an idiot and you don't have anything to say, no one cares, right? A second after, you just move on, right? You move on in life. So don't worry if in the beginning you look like an idiot, no one cares. That was the first reason, right? Practicing in order to get more confident. The second reason why you need to talk to people more often is because it creates social and professional opportunities. Let me give you an example. I got my first occasional job by just going out there and talking to people, right? I knew the club was hiring. One day I saw one of the members of the club and I just went and I talked to that guy. Just say, hey, I know you're missing someone. If you need me, here's my phone number. I can work for you. I'm completely dedicated. I want this job. And I got it, right? I could have stayed by my own. I could have thought, I don't really know that guy. He doesn't really know me. It's kind of cringe. It's weird. I don't feel comfortable. But no, I went, I talked to that guy and it worked. It creates social and professional opportunities, right? In that case, in that specific case, the opportunity was kind of clear. But sometimes it's like a surprise. It's hidden. You don't see it. It's like, for example, you're going to talk to a girl. Who knows, in a few years, maybe it's going to become your wife, but you don't know it, right? That's why you need to go talk to people. It creates social and professional opportunities. You absolutely need to be at ease. You want to be comfortable in social interactions. You don't want to be that guy who's shy and antisocial. That was the first habit. The second habit that I want you to take is to stop overthinking. People overthink or procrastinate. It's a bit different, but it looks like the same thing. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. Before making my first YouTube video, I overthought for weeks, for months on end, right? Because I was like, I need my first video to be the best ever. But I could have made my first video so much quicker, right? Much sooner. I overthought because I was like, oh, what if this happens? What if I do this instead of that? No. So there's 2 main reasons why you need to stop overthinking. The first one is because you're going to regret later. You will regret not starting sooner. No matter your age, I guarantee, for example, I started taking care of my health very seriously at the age of 14, which looks pretty young, of course, but I wish I started sooner. I started that YouTube channel a year ago, and I wish I started sooner. No matter your age, you'll always wish to have started sooner. So just start today. There's no better moment to start than today. And the second reason why you need to stop overthinking and to actually do things is because you learn way more by practicing, by experiencing things, rather than with any overthinking, with any course, with any learning, right? Alex Hormozy says it, you know, that famous guy who scales businesses, who's a multi-millionaire, whatever. He's pretty famous on YouTube. And that guy says you learn way more by practicing than overthinking, studying, whatever. And that's why I should have started that YouTube channel much earlier, much sooner, right? Because I was overthinking. I wanted my first video to be the best one with a good editing, a good script, a good topic. But I learned way more by actually doing a video, even if it sucked, and it sucked indeed. But I learned way more doing that than just procrastinating, overthinking, trying to learn more things, learn more stuff about how to make a perfect video, So just practice is gonna get you further than overthinking. For example, if you want to become a gym coach, you will learn way more by actually trying to coach people rather than with any gym coaching course, that's for sure. And I want you to remember that simple sentence. One walking idiot is gonna go further than two seated intellectuals, right? If you're an idiot, if you're completely stupid, it doesn't matter. If you walk, if you're in action, you're in motion, you're gonna go further than the two guys who are maybe smarter than you, a lot smarter, but they don't move, right? They're static, they're seated. So remember that sentence. One walking idiot will go further than two seated intellectuals. Very simple yet extremely true sentence. The third habit that I want you to take is to learn to say no. No to going to the club, no to playing video games, no to drinking alcohol, to smoking. Learn to say no. You have to say no when you don't want to do things or when you know you're not supposed to do things. For example, for me, I don't specifically like partying, right? I literally party once every 6 months, that's it. And every time my acquaintances propose me to go to a club, to go to a bar, I say no. So for me, it's going out, partying, but for you, I'm sure there's plenty of other situations where you know that you should say no, but you aren't. And the main reason why people aren't allowed to say no is because they're scared. They're scared of being called antisocial, of being called awkward. Oh, that guy, he's a weirdo. He doesn't want to go out. He doesn't want to drink. He doesn't want to smoke with us. But honestly, who freaking cares? When you'll be 40 years of age, don't you think that you will regret not chasing your dreams, your goals, your accomplishments just because of what other people thinks, other people that aren't even real friends? Because your real friends, they can understand that you don't want to play video games each night or you don't want to go out with them. And honestly, the relief you feel when you actually learn to say no, I don't really want to go out, the relief is awesome. So I'm not telling you to become antisocial. It would be kind of contradictory, right? With everything I said previously in the video about talking to people. So I'm not telling you to become antisocial. I'm just saying that you need to learn to say no when you know you're supposed to say no. And a simple way to do that is to ask yourself, why am I doing it? Do I really want to do this? Do I really want to play video games, or I'm just doing it because my friends propose me, right? Ask yourself this, and then you need to get the courage, right, to get the balls of saying no. To remember that point, to remember that habit of learning to say no, remember that sentence of Sebum. Sebum says that the thing that he's done to keep winning Olympiads, he's a bodybuilder, to keep winning Olympiads over and over after years is that instead of saying no to 90% of things, he started saying no to 95% of things, right? So you have to say no to whatever you don't want to do, whatever you know you're not supposed to do. And now the last habit that I want you to implement is to forge a strong mindset. I don't care if you're religious or not, you need faith in your life, faith in yourself and in your future. And whatever your biggest goal is, becoming an astronaut, becoming a footballer, becoming a billionaire, being under 10% body fat, whatever your biggest goal is, you need that faith. Believe deep down that you're gonna make it. Because it's something to say, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna become an astronaut, I'm gonna become a millionaire. But it's a whole nother thing to actually believe it. And that faith is gonna push you, is gonna motivate you, and is gonna keep you on the right path. So you need to find a way to believe deeply that you can go through any breakup, through any difficult situation, through any difficult exam, through anything. You are capable of getting over, of surpassing anything. You just have to believe that you're gonna make it. And you reinforce that faith in yourself by meditating or praying or just thinking weekly, right? It can be as simple as just thinking when you're taking a shower, when you're taking your dog for a walk, when you're walking alone, when you're running. Just have a weekly moment, at least once a week, where you try to reinforce your faith. Use any method you want, just try to build a faith. It's gonna push you. Why are the greatest athletes of all time all religious. Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, Conor McGregor, Habib, they are all religious. Now, some of them are Christians, some of them are Muslims, whatever. But they all believe in God. They all have a very strong faith. And that's what made them win, because they have faith, right? So to recap the whole video, the 4 points that I want you to implement. The first one is go talk to people. Don't be shy. Be at ease. Be comfortable in social interactions. The second one is stop overthinking. One walking idiot is going to go further than two seated intellectuals. The third one is learn to say no. And the last one, the fourth one, is forge a strong mindset. Apply those things. It's going to make you save years, even decades of your life, I guarantee. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. You can leave a like, subscribe to my channel, click the bell button. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this one. And I see you next time.